G'day, guys, and welcome to the special edition of the Rugby Podcast Show. Yes, that's right, you heard me correct. Special edition. Uh, Instead of episode 3 being aired tonight, I thought that we would uh, look at the South African lineup because it's such an important game of the World Cup. And it has huge ramifications of the tournament of who plays who in the quarterfinals, etc. So South Africa have only gotten on and announced their team tonight, French time, today, NZ time. It's a little bit like Eddie Jones in Australia. With South Africa, they are the gift that keeps on giving. You don't know what they're going to do next in terms of their line-up and what they bring to the game. Are they going to do a 7-1 split? Are they going to do a 6-2 split? You just never know what they're going to do, particularly with that light that they had there going on the field. They're doing some really enterprising stuff, and it's great to see them doing that. So without further ado, I'll give you guys a South African lineup. Just some notes here. 13 changes from the game against Romania when the Springboks won 76-0. Again, they looked convincing, they were good, and I think they're ready to take on the Irish this weekend which will be a blockbuster of a game. Mbongini Mbombani is the only player from the Romania game to keep his jersey, whilst Damien de Willems reverts back to fullback, with Marty Lebok playing first fly half. So, without further ado, here is the team. Stephen Kitsoff is your 1. Mbombani is your hooker. France Malabin is your 3. Eden Itzbeth is your 4. Your 5 is Franco Mostert. Sia Khaleesi is your 6 and your captain. Peter Steph du Toit is your 7, and Jasper Wiese is your number 8. Faf de Klerk is your 9. 10 is Marty Lebok. 11 is Cheslin Colby. 12 is Damien de Linde. 13 is Jesse Creel. 14 is Kurtley Amber Anderson. And 15 is Damien Willenser. Now, the two big omissions from that 15, before I go to the bench, is Dwayne Vermeulen and Willie le Roux. Both of them are quality players. It's a little bit like changing the guard in a way, but they're doing it differently to Australia, where they've still got guys around. Like Marty Lebok, for example, he's got guys around him like Cheslin Colby, Daniel Linde, and Jesse Creel, and even Faf de Klerk. So if something does go pear-shaped in that 15, they've got players that are still there around them. I'll go on the replacement bench. Now, with the reserves, they've gone with a 7-1 split. Yes, you heard me correctly. A 7-1 split. Now, remember that against what they did against the All Blacks? They've gone on and they've done the same. There's only one back in the entire fullback, and I think it's a bloody brilliant strategy by the Springboks. Deon Fourie, Ox Niche, Trevor Nakane, Jean Klein, R.G. Steneman, Marco van Steden, Quagga Smith, and Cobus Reenack. Now, Cobus Reenack is the only player in the reserve bench that is a back. Now, from this, I think they're saying to the Irish, give us all you got. We know you're a fit side, and you'll run around us all day. But if you want to beat us, good luck to you. So I think that's what they're doing. That's the message that they're saying. And I believe that they think that they can. I think that they can think they can win the World Cup. in my opinion. I think they'll really give it to the Irish in the physicality stakes. But yeah, I think that was the key. Both the Irish and the Springboks have got a great set piece. Their scrum is good. Both their lineouts are fantastic. They'll compete against each other. No question about that. But I think the side that'll make the less errors on the day, and also who kicks less and so on and so forth, they'll, well, not necessarily kicks less, but kicks with precision. And South Africa are very good at that. And to be honest, we haven't really seen kicking much from the Irish in this World Cup. And I think for the Irish, this will be their biggest game in a very, very long time, and probably the current history, I reckon, as well. So I think the winner of this game will come from the breakdown, and whoever gets makes a clean break. If somebody's there over the ball protecting that, then I think that'll be the difference to me in this game. Boy, I mean, talk about out of left field. I was not expecting this at all. To see South Africa do this for their squad to be named, just absolutely. It was, I mean, they're a gift that keeps on giving. With South Africa, don't know what to expect from this, and all credit to them for doing something a little bit different, and something that's out of the ordinary. That you've got up until an hour before the game to change your side, and to change your team. So maybe a little bit of conspiracy theory. Maybe an injured player might happen in the forwards on the bench on the day of the game. And then South Africa will change their side and have a completely fresh side. Maybe they're doing this to think, hey, look, this is going to be our side. But then they'll completely do a 180 and then change it. But yeah, I don't think that'll happen. I think they'll stick to the squad. They'll stick to the 7-1 bench. It worked against the All Blacks, and they're basically saying, hey, look, if you want to beat us, come get us. That's the message that I'm getting from that. Now we were going to do episode 3 today, but I'm going to publish it tomorrow. I think 2 videos in one day is probably enough. But yeah, just wasn't expecting this. As I was saying, I was about to do the preview show, and then I saw the South African team being named, and the rest is that. So tomorrow, 8 PM NZ time, episode 3 will be named. Will be up tomorrow, unless the Irish name their team tomorrow. But yeah, boy, if this World Cup's going to, very like it has been, this weekend's games, both Wales and Australia, South Africa, Ireland, it's going to be a fantastic World Cup round. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's it, guys. Tomorrow, looking forward to the episode, and let me know what you think about the Springbok squad. Do you like the 7-1 split in the bench? Do you think it works? And do you think this is all South Africa have going forward? Let us know. Over and out. Cheers.